Everyone has a voice, but not everybody can be heard. 98% of children in Uganda have experienced physical or emotional violence. Raising voices helps people like Stanley use their voices to speak out against violence.
My parents used to beat me whenever I did something small or even when I did nothing. He used a stick. When I saw blood, I felt bad. And what I can show is a scar that I have here.
I would warn him, and if he continued misbehaving, I would beat him. Then he would understand the results of his actions. That's how I brought him up.
The work we do to prevent violence against women and children is based on the principle that to be able to see change, we are working with different groups of people, governments, schools, the media, but also with individuals to open up discussions around this and break the silence that goes with violence.
Okay.
More than 60% of children in Uganda experience violence in the classroom. The Good School program works with teachers and educators to make schools safe places for learning.
Children suffer violence, physical violence. It is very common. It comes in the form of punishment given by teachers. Then the other form of violence is the psychological. That one rarely has it been pronounced, but it exists.
The organization also works to prevent violence against women. They help women who have experienced violence to become leaders, changing community attitudes and behavior.
You find men thinking they can do anything to women because they have power. We see things like economic violence, so taking away women's resources, physical violence, beating, biting, pulling their hair, that happens. And then we also see emotional violence.
Can you tell other teachers how to teach without using a stick?
Raising Voices uses creative media to spread their message throughout Uganda and the rest of Africa.
Raising Voices uses TV, radio, we do popular media, you'll see a lot of work in print media, so that issues around violence against women, issues around violence against children that are rarely talked about because people think are normal, can be brought into the public arena and debated on.
I don't want what happened to me also to happen to other children. That's why I've chosen also to be a young activist, helping other children.
People like Stanley, people like the community activists that we work with, means that people recognize the problem and people become proactive and take it upon themselves to do something about the problem.
Since Stanley started working with Raising Voices, he began teaching me new parenting skills. I no longer beat him, I've learned to talk to him.
From the message that Raising Voices is bringing in the community, this is what has changed my parents. They are no longer like that. They are now supporting me in the work I'm doing to help also other children.
Raising Voices develops community-based solutions to end violence against women and children. To find out how you can support this organization, visit raisingvoices.org.
I use my voice by counseling children.
I would like to tell the other pupils that they will not behave badly because they have introduced positive discipline.